We just heard Mad Dog on the record that this Lakers big three can't win a title. But, Big Perk, do you think it's possible they could if they all got on the same accord?
Yes. Yes, and part of the reason is because of Darvin Ham. What I said in just a few minutes ago, Molly. Like when we look at coaches that played the game, again, they're getting a different response. Okay, I'm looking at a motivated LeBron James going into year 20, who just played in the Drew League in July. I'm already looking at a motivated Anthony Davis who is waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning every single morning, West Coast time, getting in the gym and working on his craft. Again, I don't know what Russell Westbrook is doing at this moment. I can't speak on him and what type of work he's putting into the gym, but I know those two alone, just those two alone, I would not count them out for us being able to make a title run. Now, are they my favorites to win it all? No, it's actually the Clippers. I feel like they have the better team. But look, I know one thing about LeBron James and Anthony Davis. When they did win a championship, they had historical numbers to the fact that they were touching numbers along the side of Kobe and Shaq duo when they went down there in the bubble and won the championship. So again, if Anthony Davis, a guy that's right in the thick of his prime, could stay healthy, which I believe he will, and get back to the Anthony Davis of old. And I'm not talking about 22 and 9 rebounds. No, I'm talking about 27 points, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks, being at the top of the Defensive Player of the Year conversation. Hell yeah, they can make a title run. And then all you need is Russell Westbrook just to be good. You don't even need him to be great. Last year, he was below average. Even an average Russell Westbrook could get the Los Angeles Lakers to the Western Conference Finals if Anthony Davis and LeBron James are at the top of their game. But if you get a good Russell Westbrook that's been a star in his new role, absolutely they can make a title run.
Too many ifs there with the Lakers to make a championship run, Kendrick. I mean, the health, you mentioned Davis, he's never healthy. LeBron is 2 years older. I mean, asking Westbrook all of a sudden to be a big-time player on a big-time team, that hasn't happened in a very long time. Plus, with Phoenix, the Clippers, Golden State, and Memphis, that is 4 very good teams. And to sit there and say that an older team is going to go, what did they have last year, 36, 37 wins, whatever it was, out of the postseason, that they're going to go 36, 37 wins all the way to the NBA championship, that's asking too much. How about them just being, a 50-win team, a 48 to a 52-win team, which is reasonable? How about we just ask that, and then we take our chances come postseason and see where they line up as the 4th or the 5th seed? But, I mean, that's a long haul. That's 70 games they got to play, and then you're talking about a 5th seed without home court. That's 4 rounds you got to win a championship for an older team. 2 years ago is a long time for the bubble. I'm not going to push the envelope. I will push the envelope, and I'm with you. I think you're 100% right. Ham should help. Personal pride should help. This little powwow they had, kumbaya, maybe that helps a little bit. So I'll be fair. I'll go somewhere to 48, 50 wins. But to make the next leap, to me right now, in July, whatever the date is, the 20th, is a little too strong. So I won't do that.
19th.
No, it's not. No, it's not. First of all, you don't have to push the envelope. I'm going to put a stamp on there and send it off my damn self. Because here's the point, what I need you to understand. When you look at the adjustments and you look at the additions that they made and added, okay, yes, we know that they added Darvin Ham. But guess who else he added to his coaching staff? Rasheed Wallace. Why do you add a guy like Rasheed Wallace? You add a coach like Rasheed Wallace, a power forward, one of the most underrated power forwards to play the game of basketball, to be there with Anthony Davis, to put that key in the Anthony Davis back, to hold Anthony Davis accountable, to push him, to be a dog, to be a savage out there on the floor. Now, here's the thing about Russell Westbrook, Mad Dog, is what I want to explain to you. Russell Westbrook is walking a thin line at the moment, okay? And when I say a thin line, I mean he's walking a very, very thin line because Russell Westbrook is at the point of his career, okay, that next season is a make-or-break season for him. And when I say that, it's because that Russell Westbrook if he doesn't show the rest of the NBA along with the Los Angeles Lakers, if he's on the Lakers next season, that he could take a lesser role, that he could be more efficient, that he could start knocking down those corner threes, finishing at the basket, lower his turnovers and things to that nature, Russell Westbrook could be on the verge of going from being one of the highest paid guys in the league to actually being a guy that could be on the bench as making vet minimum, or possibly even out the league if he doesn't put his pride aside. And Russell Westbrook knows this. So with all that being said, I know Russ personally. I know he's a prideful individual. I know he knows what's at stake. And I know he's going to go out there and do what he needs to do and make the necessary sacrifices, because at this point, he has no choice. And you heard what LeBron James said on the Shop show or the podcast. He said, it's championship or bust for me. It's championship or bust. He's motivated right now. A motivated LeBron James with everything that I just told you. Put that in your envelope. Put a stamp on it and ship it to me.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.